The WNBA All-Star Draft was fun between Caitlin Clark and Nafisa Collier, the team captains.
Oh, the sweet taste of justice. The WNBA All-Star game just got a whole lot spicier. And let me tell you, Caitlin Clark isn't playing around anymore. While everyone was focused on the draft picks and roster construction, Clark pulled off the power move of the century. She brutally traded Cheryl Reeve right out of her coaching position, and boy did she do it with style. This wasn't just any ordinary trade, folks. This was Caitlin Clark saying, "I'm done with your negativity, Cheryl, and I'm taking control of my destiny." Where everything Reeve put her through, the Olympic snub, the passive-aggressive tweets, the constant undermining, Clark finally had the chance to show Reeve exactly what she thinks of her coaching abilities. Let's be real here. This trade was personal. Clark knew exactly what she was doing when she looked straight at Nafisa Collier during that live ESPN broadcast and said, "I don't know if this is in the rules. I don't really care. But we already discussed we're going to trade coaches." The confidence, the audacity, the absolute boss energy radiating from that moment was everything Clark fans have been waiting for. Cheryl Reeve thought she could coast through this all-star game, probably expecting Clark to just accept her as coach and move on like nothing happened. Wrong. Clark doesn't forget, and she certainly doesn't forgive coaches who spend their time trying to tear down the league's biggest star instead of supporting her. The history between these two is absolutely toxic, and Clark finally had enough. Remember when Reeve was out there tweeting hashtag 12 teams hashtag the W is more than one player, while Clark was breaking every record in the book? Or when she conveniently couldn't comment on Clark's Olympic snub while she was literally the Team USA coach? Reeve spent months positioning herself as Clark's biggest hater, always finding ways to diminish her accomplishments and redirect attention away from her historic impact. If you are enjoying, please subscribe. But here's the thing about champions, they have long memories. Clark remembered every single slight, every passive-aggressive comment, every time Reeve tried to make her feel small. And when she finally got the power to do something about it, she didn't hesitate for a second. The trade itself was surgical. Clark swapped Reeve for Sandy Brondello, the New York Liberty coach, who just led her team to back-to-back finals appearances. Talk about an upgrade. From a coach who spent her time criticizing Clark on social media to a championship caliber coach who actually knows how to win when it matters most. Brondello's reaction was perfect too. Her teenage son texted her mom, "You got traded," and she thought the whole scene was fun. That's the kind of positive energy Clark wants around her team. No drama, no negativity, just pure basketball excellence and championship mentality. Meanwhile, Reeve had to sit there and watch as Clark essentially fired her on live television. The woman who thought she could control the narrative around Clark's career just got schooled by the very player she tried to undermine. You could practically see the steam coming out of her ears as she realized she'd been outmaneuvered by someone half her age. But let's talk about Clark's stacked roster, because this girl didn't just get rid of a toxic coach, she built herself a championship team. Look at this lineup. Aya Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu, Sutta Sabali, Alia Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Gabby Williams, Jackie Young, and more. This isn't just an all-star team. This is a super team designed to make sure to secure her Indiana Fever teammates, first showing that loyalty runs both ways in her world. She picked Alia Boston with the first overall pick, a statement that said, "I take care of the people who take care of me." Then she grabbed Kelsey Mitchell as her first reserve pick, ensuring that the Fever's dynamic backcourt would be intact for the All-Star Showcase. The strategy was brilliant. Clark surrounded herself with proven winners and elite talent at every position. Aya Wilson brings that three-time MVP experience and championship pedigree. Sabrina Ionescu adds elite three-point shooting and clutch gene DNA. Sutta Sabali provides versatility and international experience. This team is built to win, not just participate. And the best part? Clark didn't just randomly assemble talent. She created a team with chemistry, balance, and the kind of competitive fire that wins championships. These aren't just individual stars. They're players who know how to play together, elevate each other's games. You know what's really telling about this whole situation? The fan reaction. Clark supporters erupted when they saw the trade.